What's going on, guys? I wanted to go live here and show you the basics of building an AI employee. I'm going to show you in my system how that works. And I'm going to start here by going through the custom stage, and we're going to build a manual setup. I'm going to go all the way through. I'm going to show you how to select a voice on the new AI system, how to set up the phone number so that it works, and how to test your bot. And we're going to go through at the very beginning here, and we're going to set up the stages just like you would with a basic. I prefer lately to go with the custom and the manual setup because I do my own custom stages and my own custom prompts. And I'll show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of how I do that. So first we're going to select an industry here. I'm going to make this marketing. Okay. Company name is going to be marketing or us. I don't know. Doesn't matter. AI employee name is going to be Mark, because we're going to stick with the Mark and marketing theme. And we are going to go with the role of customer supports. And actually, let's just make them a gatekeeper. We want them to do everything. They're going to figure out where this needs to be routed, what needs to happen. And you'll notice here, it did that little blob really quickly. But when you do the manual setup, it doesn't have to process anything. So you have a fresh slate here. So before I go into actually building this out, I want to go in here and show you the communication tools. So if you want to hook this up to voice, all you have to do is click on the voice. Yours may say close GPT. It may say your white label brand, whatever it is. You just look for the one with the phone. You can enable it. And in here, you can choose one of your phone numbers, and then you can choose the voice. And what's cool about this is you can test the voice before you do anything.
Hi there. Let me know what you think of my voice.
And you can go through every single one of these. Now, I will tell you, the best ones that we have right now are at the bottom. If you want a good female voice, I use Shimmer.
Hi there. Let me know what you think of my voice. I am perfect for your business.
It sounds pretty good. Lyra's pretty good.
Hi there. Let me know what you think of my voice. I am perfect for your...
And it says the same thing every time. And then you can go into the male voices. I've not played with them a lot, but let's play with it here for this sake. We're going to be giving a voice to Mark.
Hi there. Let me know what you think of my voice.
I did not like that voice, so we're going to move on.
Hi there. Let me know what you think of my voice.
All right, a little British accent. We got Echo.
Hi there. Let me know what you think of my voice.
All right.
I am perfect for your business, and I'm ready to start work immediately.
Cool. So I liked that one. Echo is good. So now you can see here your default integrations for outreach is voice. And then if you want to have this for outbound calling, you have to click this edit phone number button. It'll take you to your phone numbers here, and you can set up whichever number you want to outreach for the calling that way. So if you're doing outbound calling, you have to set that up there as well. So now let's get into this. So what I do here, and I'm not going to be able to show you this, but I have trained a GPT on what this system prompt framework looks like. And as it does that, it's going to give me the stages that I need to create here. And then on top of that, the way I built this, it's going to give me the conversation vision on where I need to connect this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to say, build me a framework for a marketing company. Gatekeeper who is, and I know you guys can't see this. I only can share one screen at a time. So it's going to just bear with me. It's going to sit right here while I do this ChatGPT prompt. And once I do that, I'll be copying and pasting everything over. So build me a framework for a marketing company gatekeeper who will qualify prospects and will help current customers with their marketing system. This gatekeeper should qualify them before proceeding. Okay, so now it's going to go through. It already knows what I want, so it's going to go through, give me the goal and purpose, build out that framework, and then it's going to give me my stages. So here we go. The goal and purpose. and we add core values in here. And I need to redo this prompt. All right, so now it's going to spit this back out. All right, there we go. So it is working on this now. And boom, got it. Okay. All right, so it's building this out right now. Again, I had to give it a couple more prompts. Goal, purpose, core values, personality. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to copy this over and you'll see my prompt. So this took a little bit here, but it's okay because now we have this here. So what I do is I replace this little thing with this larger prompt. This is going to give it a goal, purpose, the core values of my company, personality, and then we're going to go through and we're going to add stages. So what this did, it gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stages. So I'm going to come up here and add 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stages. It probably only did 5. Nope, it did all 6. So then all I have to do is copy and paste this out. There. And then I copy and paste the instructions. Now, if I were actually building this out for a customer or for myself, I would go through and do a little bit more research on this and make sure that it actually did what I wanted it to do a little bit more carefully. And my prompts are usually a little bit longer than this, but this way you can see how quick and easy you can actually get one of these set up. And basically all I did was I took what CloseGPT's process normally is of using AI on the back end to create the framework, and I bypassed it so that I can use my own frameworks in here without conflicting with the frameworks that are built into the back end of CloseGPT. And that is one of the really cool things about this system is that you have the flexibility to use the frameworks that are already there, and they're fantastic frameworks. Don't get me wrong. I use them for a lot of mine, and I have a lot of my white label customers and my AI employee pro customers. They go and they use that system and they set up that way because it's very simple. But as far as for me and what I do, I like to have a little bit more control and I like to give it a little bit personality. And this is the best way to do that. So as I go through, I will show you why I did that. I'm on the last one here, so I'm almost done. All right. So now the other thing you have to note is if you do this like the manual way, you won't have the messages pre-built here either for your spin tag. So you'll have to go through and edit these. So another cool feature here that's been updated in the system is that you can choose your inbound, outbound, SMS, and voicemail settings. Now this has a little bit of bug here. It says voice email, but that's voicemail that'll be set up there. So you can choose how you want it to respond. So for this one, let's call this inbound. And we'll just leave it that. And we'll save that there. We'll add a new one. And what I do here is I just copy this so that I can get the variables. and it didn't pull the variables. So we'll add this contact, first name, and we'll say this is Mark with marketing are us. We were to see how your marketing plan is working. All right, Mark. Boom. So now that one set for all four of them. Since we said we were calling, I want to make this just outbound. And we'll remove the rest. And actually, we'll leave it on voicemail. If it goes to voicemail, we want to go ahead and let Mark leave a voicemail and start like that. And I'd probably make that a little bit more robust if I was going to do email, because that's all he's going to say there. And we're just going to leave it at this for now so that we can do the testing on this. So now we need to set the conversation vision up. So as you go through the conversation vision, and by the way, guys, I'm not watching Facebook. If you guys are messaging anything, actually, let me pull this up really quickly and see if anybody's watching. And if you are, if you're asking any questions. All right. I can see it's up here, but I don't see any messages. So I'll check those periodically. Anyway, back to this. So we're going to do the conversation vision. So now part of what I do with the custom GPT that I built is it tells me where to send it. And I put that in here. So next stage, move to handling customer inquiry for let me go back here. So objective is establish a connection with the prospect or customer, recognize their needs, and gather relevant information. And if you don't know, in here, your prompt works kind of like SEO. It's going to target or even hashtags or any kind of targeted keywords, and they will direct it to the next stages. So I give it an example of what I want it to do. If they say I need help with my campaign analytics, whatever, it's going to take them to the customer inquiry. I'm interested in your digital marketing services. So now this is going to act kind of like an IVR, and it's going to be in real time figuring out if this is a prospect or a current customer. And now we can direct it to where it needs to go. So in the conversation vision, I want this to go custom, and I want to take it to information collection for prospects and customer inquiries. So now those are the only two places it can go. If I have information collection from a prospect, now I really only want this to go to handling objections and booking a call. So we're going to put that handling objections and booking a call. And we're going to save. Same thing with handling customer inquiries. We're going to handle objections and follow up, as well as providing information. So this is going to be able to look up. This is really cool too. I'll show you here something that Mike and I are going to go over tomorrow. Is going to be the custom AI function, which is going to allow us to look up specific customer information. So we're going to provide information, handle objections, follow up. So basically I have two options where I allow it to go each time. And I allow it to go those spots only. And then handling objections should be able to go other places. Booking calls should just go to confirmation and closing. Save that. Handling objections should be able to go everywhere else. All right. And that's it. So now we have our conversation vision set up. We have our opening messages set up, and we have our stages all created. And we have our system prompt with a goal, purpose, core values of the company, and the personality. And we're going to test it. So I did also set the voice on here, and I know in test mode it hasn't been working right. You can choose a phone number. Now, if you wanted to purchase a number, it's going to be right here. Very easy. You can go in here, grab your number, and purchase. I'm going to back up here because I have plenty of numbers. I don't need it yet. You can also hook this up to your webhook, your SMS, just like you had before, and it all works the same. So now This is in beta testing for the call me function. So I know it's been working on and off, but this thing is really cool. So we'll actually call, which means we're going to get this outbound response, and then it's going to pop through here. And we're going to test this out. And I'm going to do it right here live on the call. So we're going to go test mode, and we're going to call me. And actually, you know what? Let me just do this. Let me call into this number. So let's just hook this up to a number, because I don't want to put my cell phone number live on this call. All right, so I'm going to call this really quickly. So this should be for inbound. And you know what? Before I call it, I don't think I have it turned on. One of the biggest things you will always forget is to turn your AI employee on if you don't currently do that. So now we're going to go back here. And I'm going to call it and test it out. Make sure I have all my settings correct here. I don't think I had the, I did not set the destination for the call. So let me get in here. So find the number, this one. And this is important. Whenever you do one of these, you need to make sure you set this up every time. It'll take a second to save because it's got to do a lot in the background. Then it saves. You can go right back. And now let's try this again.
No voicemail opening message set. Please contact support with error code 20.
So it said no voicemail message set, which is interesting. So let me do this. I'm going to inbound. I'm just going to turn all these on and see. This is, like I said, this is still a new feature. So I'm going to play with it and see what we can do. Settings off, on, just to make sure it takes the updates. And we'll give it a shot again.
Hi, Ron. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm here to assist you. How can I help you today?
I wanted to check and see if I could purchase your marketing services.
That's great to hear. I can help you with that. To better understand your needs, could you please provide me with your business name, industry, and any specific marketing challenges you're currently facing?
Yeah, I have a Chinese food restaurant and we're struggling to get people in the door. So we need to market and really get people in here.
Thank you for sharing that information. It sounds like you're looking to increase foot traffic to your restaurant. I can arrange a call with one of our marketing consultants to discuss tailored strategies for your business. Does Friday at 2 p.m. work for you?
Actually, I forgot. I already signed up for your services. Can I check on the status of my marketing plan?
That's perfectly fine. If you're already signed up, I can assist you with any inquiries you have regarding your current marketing services or help troubleshoot any issues. What specific assistance do you need?
I just want to see how it's going. Can I schedule a call to talk to somebody about that?
Absolutely. I can help you schedule a call to discuss the progress of your marketing services. How about we set it for Friday at 2 p.m.? If that doesn't work, please let me know your preferred time.
That works. Thank you.
Great. need any further assistance, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
All right, so you can see there, I didn't even add the booking. It knew to do it because of the booking stage. And I didn't give it a whole lot of information to go on. In these stages, I would also typically add a form and I would collect data. Also, if it was doing the customer inquiry, this is where I would go in and I would add the custom AI function and I would have a call go to the database to pull up that information based on the customer. So then we wouldn't have to book the appointment unless they asked questions that weren't in the database. So as you can see, I don't know about all of you guys out there, but I've played with a lot of these tools. And this one is by far the most powerful system that you can use because you have the stages, you can build the system prompt, you have all of the triggers that you can add here, including create an AI employee, which I'm playing with right now. So I can basically have an AI have a conversation, fill out a form on the back end, and create an AI employee in my customer's system. That's going to reduce the cost of our onboarding, and it's really going to make this really, really cool to get everybody up and running. So if you guys haven't already signed up for Closed GPT, then I highly recommend it. This is a system that has come a long way in the past few months, and you can tell the team is really putting some love into this thing. The custom AI function is going to be really cool. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a teaser here on what you can do. I know Mike showed this a little bit, but I have convinced Mike to do a live tutorial with us tomorrow, showcasing how I want to use this in one of my customers' businesses. And we're going to play with this more then. If this is something that you're interested in doing, make sure you show up and watch the live tomorrow. And again, if you don't have Closed GPT yet, make sure you jump on the bandwagon and get this. This is the most powerful AI assistant on the market right now. And for the price, you can't beat it. So that's all I've got for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Ross McCamey. I'm in all the groups, Closed GPT, FlowTrack, any of them there. Happy to help you and assist in any way. Other than that, I know if you're not in the Discord server already, get in there. The support team is killing it in there. They're just responding 24/7. I keep hearing all the blips, so keep getting in touch with them. And in the meantime, enjoy your evening, and I'll catch you tomorrow with a live with Mike.